Hi everyone, today I'm going to go ahead and cut 7 rocks. These are ones that have been sitting in my pile, weren't a part of some of the other cutting videos we did, and I wanted to try and challenge myself to find 7 rocks that are showing signs of interesting patterns inside, even though the exteriors are not that fascinating. So here are my 7 rocks. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at them and see why I picked these ones in particular out of the piles I have all around my yard. So I can see a little bit of crystal structure in this one, but I also am enjoying these brown patterns that are coming through. And the blue nature of this stone, I think, could potentially make for an interesting, almost space-like pattern when it's cut. Okay, this one is a little bit more subtle, but if you look at it, it is a rhyolite. And it's kind of got a reddish purple color to it, and I'm hoping that some of these lines will get a lot more clear once it is cut on the saw. By the way, the reason I am not getting these rocks wet just yet is I wanted to show you guys the signs I'm seeing in them right now, even when they're dry, because often when I'm out looking for rocks, I don't actually carry a water bottle with me most of the time, so I am looking for rocks while they are dry. And dry rocks are a little bit more subtle than wet rocks. So after we get a good look at these 7 rocks while they're dry, then I will take you through and we'll look at them wet so that you can see the signs a little bit better. Let's take another look at that. We got a little sun coming in here. This is what the rhyolite that's red and purple looks like when it is dry. All right, rock number 3. It does give me just a little bit of a rhyolite vibe. We'll take a look. I have a strong feeling that this one could have a good pattern in it. This is another kind of rhyolite-y one. Ignore this red stuff on the side, that is not the rock. And again, is giving me the same vibes as that last one. You can see that little C-shaped fracture right there. Very tough material. So we'll see what's in this one. We found this one at Sandy River. You might remember if you watched that video. It's mostly kind of a gold and orange color, but it's also got a little bit of green and red in it as well. So that could be a fun one to do. And this one. This feels way closer to a basalt than it does to a rhyolite or a silicate-based material. But I'm still curious about this one because the patterns on it are pretty cool. Okay, and that's actually a decently quartzy section right there. Yeah, sometimes I open some of these rocks that are almost basalt-like and they really throw me for a loop on how detailed and beautiful they are. The thing that I really like about this one is the variable in colors. And even sometimes these cracks on the side can be a good indicator that there could be interesting patterns on the inside. And the last one. Okay, so this one, it's a little bit on the quartzy side, and one thing I really like about this one, I don't know if you can see, there are a lot of little speckly dots in this area right here. That's interesting. There's also some of these lines down here, which indicates a little bit of variation in the patterns and textures on the inside. And yeah, there's just a lot going on around this rock, even though it's pretty subtle looking while dry. It's giving me indications that there could be interesting patterns inside. So let's go ahead and get them wet, and then after that we'll cut them and see what we ended up with on the cuts. So some of these rocks will have been found wet, and maybe now you will kind of get better indications of why I picked them up. A little bit deeper colors. Okay, let's see if this one gets better views of those rhyolitic lines. Yeah, you can see a little bit of it. There we go. Pretty decent. Oh, yeah. Decent colors on that when it's in the light and wet. Some on this as well. Yeah, this side has more of those colors. It's kind of interesting, almost like a rainbow. Yeah, more indicators on this one. I sure enjoy how much variable there is in this rock. I really hope that comes through. Interesting. This one almost looks more rhyolitic now that I'm seeing it wet. That's a little more apparent now. All right, let's go ahead and get these cut. Alright, so today I'm going to be using my cut guard here and producing strips of rock, because if the patterns I get from inside are actually really interesting, I want to be able to take a few more slices off of each of these. So instead of going straight through the center this time, I'm going to be doing some edge cuts. And just so you guys know, I am not looking at these cuts until the end, so we will all see them at the same time. Yeah, this will be my first lick too. I haven't taken a peek yet, other than what I could ever so slightly see as I was pulling things out, so this will be interesting. I'll be very curious to see if my instincts about good rocks are right today. These were just 7 pulls from piles that I've created over time, looking for particularly detailed patterns. All right, let's do our first pull. How about the nebulous one? Oh, that is pretty sweet. I like that. It's a little bit cloudier than I was hoping. I was hoping for a little bit more star and orange spot activity, but not bad. Rock number 2. I was thinking this might be a rhyolite-ish one. We'll see. It does seem to be a bit ironstony. Those lines are actually a bit silver in color, if you look. Get a pretty good flash right there. That could look interesting when it's all polished up. Interesting. But still a bit of a dud. I was hoping for more striking patterns. This was the fairly jasperish one. Interesting. Not as colorful as I thought it would be. It looks like that was actually an iron staining on the outside of this material. That's a nice piece. I like those little lines coming in. It's very agate-y. I don't mind this one. It's all right. It's all right. This one I'm guessing is going to also be kind of ironish, if that last one was too. Yep. Okay, so these two are buddies. Yeah, very iron material, just a little bit of flash in there. Not quite what I was hoping for, so my instincts were not correct there, but kind of interesting. All right. Sorry. There was an angry yellow jacket. Sprayed that away. All right, I'll set those guys aside. Let's take a look at these last three. Ooh, this is the one that I was thinking was kind of rhyolite-y, and it looks pretty sweet inside. That is some really fun texture. It's actually even more, I think, than I was expecting on the outside. That's a winner. Let's take a look at the other side. Beautiful. Definitely going to be cutting more of that. This was the one that I was saying was a bit basaltish in texture. And yeah, lots of patterning on the outside. Let's see what it looks like inside. Ooh. This also seems to have a bit of a high iron content to me. But look at that plumy orange in there. That is really pretty. Oh, gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I'm definitely cutting more of this stuff. Come on, coffee hands, don't do that yet. That is incredibly beautiful. I am really impressed with that one. That is definitely going in the really nice pile. Look at that, it looks like a sunset. So pretty. Okay, those two are the winners so far. We have one left. Let's see. This is the red and purple rhyolite kind of banded material, I think. We'll find out. Interesting. It's really pretty, and I actually don't think the colors are showing up really well in the video while I'm looking through it. Very purpley. Kind of hoping for maybe a little bit more variation, but you know, that could be my fault for wishful thinking. Beautiful though. Oh, and those little teensy sparkles in there, that's kind of cool. Very pretty regardless. This could make some really great cap material. All right, well, as far as looking for patterns goes though, let's line these up. This is an incredible piece. I am really happy with that one. This material is really nicely textured. Very, very pretty. Oh gosh, between the rest of them, oh, let's see here. You know what, I'm actually gonna go ahead and give this iron stained quartzy material number 3. Still think it turned out pretty darn sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and give this stuff purple rhyolite. Ooh, it actually looks really cool right there. A little bit of light. Ooh, let me put it up in the bright light. Guys, let's see. So cool looking. Kind of like juggling between these two now. Like maybe these are both kind of number 3. This green kind of cloudy material. I think that gets the next placement. I think this iron one turned out a little bit better than the other. You at least still get some nice textures there. And this one, I mean, this is the kind of rock that I probably just won't cut again. That one is so gorgeous. I really want to see what this one's going to turn out like once it is polished up. That is just some incredible color. Beautiful. Don't forget to let me know in the comments which one is your favorite and what you would do with it. And then if you are actually a lapidary artist, let me know, because I could send a chunk of this out to 180. So yeah. All right, and that is it for this rock cutting session. I will definitely do this again in the future. Just go through my supplies, see how good I can be at pulling materials that I think will have high pattern capacity. Maybe I get better at that over time. Also, let me know if you guys would like to see one of these rocks cut all the way through, and I could probably produce a quick short. Like this video and subscribe if you would like to see more from us. We will probably be putting out a full-length video once or twice a month, and then we also try to pop out a few shorts as well. It's all about rocks, exploration, nature. You have it. Pebble Rebels.